Hi Theo and Charlie, it's Grammy, and the book I have to read to you today is called The Little Brute Family, and this is the family right there. They're kind of strange looking, aren't they? The story is written by Russell Hoban, and the pictures are by Lillian Hoban. In the middle of a dark and shadowy woods lived a little family of brutes. There's the woods that they live in, and there's the little brute's house right there. There were Papa Brute, Mama Brute, brother and sister Brute, and baby Brute. There's Papa and Mama. They don't look very happy, do they? Here's brother and sister, and here's baby Brute. In the morning, Mama cooked a sand and gravel porridge. Doesn't sound very good, does it? And the family snarled and grimaced as they spooned it up. No one said please. No one said thank you. And no one said how delicious, because it was not delicious. Look at their faces. Nobody looks happy about eating that stone and sand porridge, do they? Baby Brute howled between spoonfuls. Brother and sister kicked each other under the table, and Mama and Papa made faces while they ate. Look at Baby Brute. He's howling. See their feet under there kicking each other? And there's Mama and Papa Brute making faces. After breakfast, Papa Brute took up his sack and he went off to gather sticks and stones, and Mama stayed home to thump the furniture and to bang the pots and scold the baby. And brother and sister pushed and shoved and punched and pinched their way to school. Here's Mama working on the furniture. Look at Baby Brute. He doesn't look very happy. And there goes Papa Brute to collect stones and sticks, and there they are fighting all the way to school. Doesn't look like a very pleasant family, does it? In the evening, Mama served a stew of sticks and stones, and the family ate it with growls and grumbling. Then they groaned and they went to sleep. That was how they lived. They never laughed and said delightful, and they never smiled and said how lovely. So there they are. She's fixing that awful stew, and look at them. They're all sleeping. Would you like to live in a family like that? I don't think I would. In the spring, the little brutes made heavy kites that bumped along the ground and would not fly. In the summer, they flung themselves into the pond and sank like stones, but never learned to swim. In the fall, they jumped into great piles of leaves and stamped one another, yelling. In the winter, they leaped upon their crooked, clumsy sleds that took them crashing into snowbanks, where they stuck head first and screamed. So here they are with their kites that never worked. They never learned how to swim. They just jumped on top of each other in the leaves in the fall, and there they are in the snow. Doesn't look very fun at all. That is how they lived, in the dark and shadowy woods. Then one day, Baby Brute found a little wandering, lost good feeling in a field of daisies. And he caught it in his paw, and he put it in his tiny pocket. And he felt so good that he laughed. And he said, "How lovely." He looks happy, doesn't he? Look at him putting it in his pocket, and look at that smile on his face. Baby Brute felt good all afternoon, and at supper, when his bowl was filled with stew, he said, "Thank you." Then a little good feeling flew out of his tiny pocket and hovered over the table. humming and smiling. Look at his mom's face. She'd never had anybody say thank you for the food she cooked before, had she? How lovely, said Mama, without even snarling. Delightful, said Papa, forgetting to growl. Oh, please, said all the little brutes together. Let it stay with us. And Papa smiled and said, all right. Look at them all smiling now. A big change. When Papa Brute went out for sticks and stones the next day, he found wild berries, salad greens, and honey, and he brought them home instead. At supper, everyone said, oh, how delicious, because it was delicious, and everyone said please, and everyone said thank you, and they never ate stick and stone stew again. Then the little good feeling stopped wandering and stayed with the little brute family. Look how happy they all look. You see, he's collecting good things to eat instead of sticks and stones. When springtime came, the little brutes made bright new kites and they flew high in the sky. And in the summer, they swam beautifully. Look, they learned how to swim. In the fall, they gathered nuts and acorns that they roasted by a cozy fire when winter came. And in the evening, they sang songs together. The little good feeling stayed and stayed and never went away. And when springtime came again, the little brute family changed their name to Nice. Look at how happy they all look. Isn't that a great story? I love it how just starting out with one little good thing, saying thank you, how it changed the whole family from being the little brute family to the little Nice family. I hope you enjoyed this story, Theo and Charlie, and I'll talk to you soon. I love you.